Welcome to Premier League Gameweek 19 recap, where Joao Felix got a red card on his Chelsea debut, Man United beat Man City, Arsenal won away at Spurs for the first time in 9 years, and much more, which we covered in this video. First off, Fulham came up against Chelsea and defeated their West London rivals 2-1. Chelsea hadn't lost to Fulham since 2006, but with Chelsea being in terrible form and Fulham being above them in the table going into this match, it honestly seemed like Fulham were the favourites. And just 25 minutes into this match, the idea of Fulham being the favourites to get all 3 points was strengthened when ex-Chelsea forward Willian had his shot at goal deflect off Chalobah and into the back head in there. Chelsea did bounce back at the start of the second half with the ball landing at Koulibaly's feet after a Joao Felix free kick, and from here he fired it in from close range to level the game. This made it seem like a comeback was on. However, 11 minutes later, Joao Felix, who was actually having an impressive debut for Chelsea, received a straight red card, putting them down 10 men with over half an hour left. Fulham quickly capitalised on an extra man advantage, as not long after the sending off, Carlos Vinicius headed in Andres' cross to make it 2-1 to Fulham, seeing them rise to 6th place in the league. Aston Villa faced Leeds and beat them 2-1. Aston Villa were off the back of an embarrassing FA Cup exit against League 2 side Stevenage, so they've been looking to make up for that loss by picking up 3 points in this match. Their first goal came early on, with Leon Bailey finishing off their counter-attack with an excellent finish that flew past Meslier and goal. Then, about an hour's worth of football after this, Buendia headed the ball in on a rebound to put Aston Villa 2 goals in front. However, this 2-goal lead turned back into a 1-goal lead late on, with Patrick Bamford scoring on his return to Leeds United squad after spending the past 2 months on the sidelines due to injury. This goal didn't end up achieving anything for Leeds in the end though, as they were unable to find an equaliser and came away from this match with 0 points. Man United played Man City and came out on top with a 2-1 victory. Man United lost 6-3 away at the Etihad earlier this season, but they've looked much better in recent times, so there was some hope amongst their fan base that they could get a result here. However, Man City were the ones to break the deadlock in this match, and substitute Jack Grealish headed in De Bruyne's cross on the hour mark to make it seem like City were on their way to scoring the 3 points and closing their gap on Arsenal. United kept on fighting though, and eventually they managed to equalise the game in the 78th minute in controversial fashion. It was controversial as this goal was definitely offside. Casemiro played a pass, and Rashford, who was in an offside position, guarded the ball to prevent Akanji from being able to clear it, and as the ball wasn't cleared, Bruno Fernandes was able to strike the ball past Ederson. Then just 4 minutes after this, Rashford was the centre of attention once again as he scored a late winner to deny City from getting any points from this match. Brighton were up against Liverpool and defeated them 3-0. Solly March was the main man in this game, with him contributing to all 3 goals, him scoring 2 of these himself in just 6 minutes at the start of the second half. This gave Brighton a 2-goal cushion, and they eventually got a third in the 81st minute when March headed the ball towards Welbeck, who scored a stunning goal to wrap up the game. The last time these two teams faced, it ended in a 3-3 draw. However, this time around, only Brighton would score 3 goals, and have now climbed above Liverpool on the table. Everton played Southampton and lost 2-1, with Southampton picking up a crucial 3 points away at Goodison Park for the first time since 1997. It was Everton who took the lead first in this match, Mamadou Onana headed into Margaret's corner to score his first ever goal for Everton. This put Everton 1-0 up at the break, and with a win here helping them escape the relegation zone and go 6 points above bottom of the league Southampton, they would have been desperate to hold on to this lead. However, just a minute into the second half, any hopes of holding on to this 1-0 lead quickly disappeared when Ward-Prowse slowed the ball into the bottom corner. Ward-Prowse then came to the rescue once again late on in this match when he scored directly from a free kick to make it 2-1 to Southampton, helping them take away all 3 points from their relegation rivals Everton. Nottingham Forest came up against Leicester and beat them 2-0. Both teams were 2 points above the relegation zone going into this match and a great opportunity to move further up the table, and in the end it was Nottingham Forest who took advantage of this opportunity. Brendan Johnson was the man to get both goals from Nottingham Forest, who opened the score in 10 minutes in the second half and again another goal half an hour later to seal the win for his side. Leicester did come close to scoring a few times in this match as well, with Harvey Barnes in particular having 2 big chances but missing both of them. Wolves were up against West Ham and beat them 1-0, seeing them climb out the relegation zone for the first time in 3 months whilst West Ham had fallen down into the bottom 3. Their one and only goal came soon in the second half, Ryan Quaisel diverting the ball into the path of their opponents who fired at home to give Wolves a lead. Wolves had the chance to extend the lead a few times after this, but I didn't get another. However, this didn't matter too much as West Ham struggled to make their way back into the game and the scoreline ended at 1-0. Brentford faced Bournemouth and defeated them 2-0. This was Ivan Toney's first match back from injury for Brentford, and he marked his return with a goal from the penalty spot soon before half time. This was his 13th league goal this season, with him now surpassing his tally of 12 goals last season in almost half the time. The game was then wrapped up late on in the second half with Jensen being the man to get Brentford second, extending Brentford's unbeaten run in the Premier League to 7 games. It's a completely different story for Bournemouth though, as they've now lost all 6 of their games since the return of club football, and they're currently being a point above the relegation zone. They risk dropping into it. Chelsea also played Crystal Palace this week and beat them 1-0. Now whilst Chelsea weren't in the greatest form going into this match, neither were Crystal Palace, with Palace failing to score a single Premier League goal since the 6th of November, so it seemed like this was the perfect opportunity for Chelsea to end their poor run of form. Chelsea's only goal to win in the match came in the 64th minute, with Kai Havertz jumping up and handing in Ziyech's cross past the keeper to put them a goal up in this London derby. This helped secure an important 3 points for Chelsea as they looked to get European football. However, it didn't have an immediate effect on their position in the league as they remained in 10th place. Newcastle were up against Fulham and defeated them 1-0. Newcastle were the more dominant team across 90 minutes. However, when they gave away a penalty of around 20 minutes to go, it seemed like their efforts weren't going to be rewarded with the 3 points. But luckily for them, despite Mitrovic getting the ball into the back of the net, the goal was disallowed as he slipped while taking the penalty Chelsea and kicked it against his standing foot, counting as his second touch. This meant the scoreline stayed at 0-0, and then right at the very end of the match, Alexander Isak made a 1-0 to Newcastle in his first league appearance in September, increasing the gap between Newcastle and Tottenham down 5th place to 5 points. Tottenham came up against Arsenal and lost 2-0 with a North London derby. With Man City losing to Man United, Arsenal knew if they won this match, they would go 8 points clear at the top of the league. However, this was easier said than done, as Arsenal hadn't won away at Spurs for 9 years, and despite Arsenal being in great form, which can't be said for Tottenham, form always goes out the window in a derby. Arsenal got off to a great start, as just 14 minutes into this match, Hugo Lloris turned Xhaka's cross into his own goal, putting Arsenal a goal up early on. Arsenal captain Martin Odegaard then extended their lead later on in the first half with a low-driven long shot to put Arsenal in the driving seat. Spurs had multiple chances to climb their way back into this game, however Ramsdale put in a man-of-the-match performance and denied them time and time again, helping Arsenal pick up a crucial 3 points in their title race. Crystal Palace faced Man United and drew 1-1. A win here would have seen Manchester United win 10 consecutive games, and with Palace being off the back of a defeat against Chelsea, them getting any points from this match didn't seem too likely. United were the better team across 90 minutes, however they only managed to put away one of their chances with Bruno Fernandes opening scoring at the stroke of half-time. The scoreline stayed at 1-0 for almost the entirety of the second half. However, that will change in stoppage time and at least a Coleman free kick to salvage a point for his sides. This would have been a painful goal to concede for United. A win here would have seen them rise to second place in the league for at least a day until Man City played their match, but they lost the 3 points at the very end. It also doesn't help that CazR picked up a yellow card in the 80th minute, which is a real blow to Man United, as this means he's accumulated 2 million yellow cards and will miss the match against Arsenal. Finally, Man City played Spurs to beat them 4-2. It was a poor first half performance by both sides. However, things started to step up towards the end of the first half when Tottenham scored 2 goals in 2 minutes to stun City and take the lead going into half time. With Spurs having a good record against Man City in recent years, it seemed like they stood a good chance of holding on to this lead. However, Man City did exactly what Tottenham did to them and scored 2 goals in 2 minutes at the start of the second half to level the game. If you look even deeper into the timings, Tottenham scored 2 goals in 2 minutes and 8 seconds and then lost that lead to 2 goals in 2 minutes and 9 seconds, which is actually crazy. Riyad Mahrez then scored twice after this to make City the team with a 2-goal lead, resulting in them coming away with the 3 points. Anyway, that's Premier League Gameweek 19 recap. If you made it this far, enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and more share, comment down below your opinions on any of the matches that happen in this game week. With that being said, have a good one guys. See ya.